Hello, Turnivo Lyceum, and hello, world. I'm your host, Alva, and today we are going to be drawing a card from the Divine Feminine Oracle by Megan Watterson. Okay, we've worked with this deck before. It is quite massive, so it's going to take a little bit to pull the card out of here, but I feel like the last time we drew from this, we got like a really good message, so I'm kind of excited today. But before we get started, I want everyone to take a nice deep cleansing breath in. Release the week, release any stress, release any tension. You got the weekend ahead of you. Let it go and let it flow. Alright, so we'll show you the cards again. I think we all know what that is. That's what the universe has to say. It's a massive, massive deck. I think this is at least 60 cards. Oh, got one already. That's nice. Alright, let's see, make sure I told you all that right. No, it's 53 cards. Close enough. Alright, what do we get? Saint Bridget. So it says, Our Lady of Exalted Light, I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Okay, so we've got about 3 different layers happening here. The first, the actual lady on the card, was, if I remember correctly, born into slavery sometime in the mid-400s. Okay, so a while ago. But she was freed because the king, in some stories it's the king, some it's some rich landholder, but whoever had bought her, it's gross saying that, but whoever had done that noticed that she was very giving and very generous, that she gave away all of her things. And because of that, he felt like she had some sort of special mission or special powers, or there was something saintly about her, and so she was given her freedom. And I think she founded a couple of like nunneries, monasteries, holy places. Okay. Now, the Catholic Church specifically, but Christians generally have a kind of a worrisome habit of putting their holidays around the time of pagan feast days or pagan holidays to try to convert the heathen to their to Christianity. So we also have the goddess Bridget, who is it's kind of funny because she's actually in that deck. I was just thinking that would be so fun if I'd actually drawn Bridget at the beginning of the week and then drawn Saint Bridget at the end of the week, but she tends the sacred fire, Bridget. So we've got Saint Bridget here, that kind of, with the Christian overtones, but also the goddess Bridget, who tends the sacred flame. So I feel like there's a couple of messages here, but both of them, the feast day for Saint Bridget is Imbolc, so that's February 1st. Of course, Imbolc is a pagan holiday, so it's for the goddess Bridget. You see what they did there, right? So onward to the message as we stumble awkwardly through all these historic layers. This is saying be generous. Be generous with your time and with your things that you are taking care of, and you can afford to be generous. Now, that may look different to different people. Some people have no problem spending money on someone else, but you ask them for 5 minutes of their time and they just completely, they balk at it. So, what do you need to be generous with? What do you need to let go of some fears around being generous with? Okay, that's telling us that that's fine. We also have that sacred fire, which almost always means creativity. What gives you meaning? What gives you purpose? What fills you with passion? What makes you excited about being alive? You need to get in touch with that. That's that sacred fire. And it may be one of these cases where you need to get in touch with that sacred fire first, get yourself fired up, and then give of that out into the world. Because Imbolc shows up for both of these ladies, that's February 1st. This may be that something that's kind of starting now finishes up then, or there may be some kind of project that you have an opportunity for after the new year. Okay, if there are opportunities arising after the new year, and that's a good starting point. Okay, so I feel like there's about 3 different layers with messages here. So, let me read that one more time. It says, I give endlessly because the light is without end. Okay, that light being the fire. My soul is all I need. So when you're giving from that deep wellspring, that I'm trying to think of that universal consciousness, that universal source, you can give endlessly because it is infinite. So, if you look at that one more time, yay! Okay. All right. I hope everyone has a great weekend. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, especially if you have any comments about the card reading, or you have any questions about the card reading, please feel free to leave those below. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I will talk to y'all again soon. Bye for now.